from a sporting point of view, we're disappointed we didn't play, because you always want to play, and whatever team you're likely to come up against. And as frustrating as it was not to play, we have to accept it and not look back and look forward. And we got a game tomorrow, and that's the only thing that we're thinking about. As I said, the bit that sort of struck me a little bit that wasn't quite right was just the supporters that travelled down, and I knew there was at least over 1,000, Forest supporters in the area, and it was a long way to go, in not great conditions. So, I've said what I've said on it now. My focus is really on tomorrow. Well, you have to take everything as it comes, and whether we'd played on Friday and however the game would have gone, you still have to go to Preston now and play the next game, and then the next game after that. So that's just the nature of the championship, about sort of putting one game to bed and getting ready for the next one. So yeah, we're not looking back at all. Now, from a football point of view, our focus is just on trying to get the right plan and preparation done for Preston, and getting up there and hopefully doing whatever it takes to play well and win the game, and that's where we are at the moment.
Perhaps some might say not the most exciting tie with where Preston are in the league and that kind of thing, but I know you just love your football, so I bet you're just excited to get out there and get a game on now.
This is a tough game tomorrow. I went to watch them on the weekend against Reading, and I know they didn't quite get the result that they wanted, but we have to be ready for this game. As I said before, they haven't lost many games of late. They're playing now. The new manager's in place, Ryan Lowe, and you can see that the team's playing a certain way, and they have a lot of experienced and good championship players. And it's a game that we 100% need to be ready for. Listen, if you're not right at the top, there's always something to aim for, isn't there? And we're always striving to improve. We're always striving to get better. We're always striving to climb up the league and accumulate points. And I just think that doesn't change really until, like I just said to John there, until you really get to the countdown area where you sort of know where it's going. So I think like, I'm sorry I tend to say this every week. I think you've really got to focus on yourself. You've really got to focus on winning your own games and not worrying too much about what's going on elsewhere. And the reality is, if you pick up enough points, if you win enough games, you tend to end up in the position that you want to, and that has to be our focus. That's the only thing we're in control of. We're not in control of any other game, any other team, only ourselves and our performances and our results and our score lines, and that's where we have to be.